Warning, the following video will contain spoilers for an episode of Miraculous Ladybug Season 2. If you want my recommendation, watch the episode I am watching before continuing on with this video. But if you don't care about spoilers, then just sit back and enjoy. Hey, music critic.
Hey, dude. Nice job on the review.
Thanks. It was a nice break for my vocal cords at the very least.
Yeah. You feeling alright?
Yeah, I think I'm alright. So, what did you want to tell me before I stormed away from you like that?
Have you checked your messages recently?
No. Why do you ask?
Austin, I know this is scary, but please don't panic. We'll find a way to get him back.
I'm fine, just... Oh my god. I need a moment.
Austin, please, remember your breathing. Count to 4, inhale. Count to 4! Exhale. Can this day get any freaking worse?
Guess who's back for revenge?
Not you! I just had to ask.
Oh no, you're not getting rid of me that easily.
Will I ever catch a break?
As I was saying...
Okay, if you're not going to go away, then I will! What's wrong with this thing? There we go. Damn it!
Oh my god, you suck.
Don't laugh at me! I'm still in a miserable mood!
Let me guess. You found out Ladybug has the Miraculous.
Yes? When did you find out?
Well, after your AI friend gave you the greatest gift anyone could give, well... third greatest.
Remind me to punch you in the face if I ever come across you.
Okay, I won't. Your friends decided to pay me a visit and... deal with me.
Wait a minute, shouldn't you be in Arkham?
I broke out.
Well, shouldn't you be back in Arkham?
Not until they catch me.
So, you had to deal with the duo after that incident?
Yep. I still have the scars.
So, why are you still after me?
Because you ruined my image?
But I flat out told you that it was Ladybug's fault!
Yeah, but you called me an idiot, so I have to put my priorities one over the other.
Oh, God, what did I do to deserve this? Don't answer me! I already know. Oh my God, something save me, please! Oh, thank God!
Another review you have to do?
Yes!
Oh, what episode are you doing?
Sapotis.
Can I join?
Why do you want to join me?
Well, it's been a while since you had a collaboration review.
I had one 8 episodes ago. It wasn't that long.
And I want a good excuse to gush about watch you suffer. Totally what I meant. That's totally what I meant.
Alright, fine. But I'm still in control.
Awesome. Cue title card.
Wait, that's my... With special guest Deadpool Zilla again! Or Mr. Multiverse now. Hello everybody and welcome back to my Miraculous Marathon. As if life couldn't be any more hell for me after the Miraculouses were taken, I just now found out that Rita sent them to the duo, which puts me in an even worse situation than I've ever been in. And if that wasn't bad enough, I get a nice visit from Mr. Question Mark over here, and with the inclusion of this episode, I'm 6 episodes away from getting a tumor! So as you can see, my life is going beautifully!
Oh, don't worry. It'll be worse.
Wait a minute, don't you mean it could be worse?
No. I'm gonna make it worse.
Good to know. So with introductions out of the way, let's have a look at episode 10, Sapotis.
So we open this episode with Marinette and Alia having a sleepover.
Ooh, time for a costume change!
Poof!
I know I called this unprofessional, but honestly, I don't even care anymore.
Calling yourself a professional YouTuber would be like Batman calling himself a talented singer.
Boy, do I have news for you.
Am I blue? Am I blue?
When did that happen?
16 years ago, dude. And while Marinette's on the phone, Alia's chasing her demonic little sisters that she brought up in Stormy Weather. Ella and Netta, both of whom voiced by Jeremy Lee, who also voices Asuna from Sword Art Online, Lucy from Fairy Tail, A2 from Nier Automata, and Plutia/Iris Heart. For those curious about the Sapotis, as Alia points out, they're based on a Creole fable. They're little elves who like to play tricks on people, pretending to be weak and asking those they approach if they can carry them home. But over time, they become heavier on the bearer's arms and usually disrupt the peace with their shouts and cries.
So in other words, children.
Sort of. Alia puts the little gremlins to bed so she and Marinette can have a bit of fun, like telling each other secrets, making me want to die, or watching a reuse of the anime promotional video done by Toei that I have no good way of segueing into and we'll talk about much later. Hopefully they're well rested for tomorrow so Alia can take them to the amusement park.
I'm expecting them to completely disobey.
And it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, they're out of the old ball game!
I'm gonna try to forget what I just heard.
You mind helping me forget as well?
If you say yes, will you admit that I'm right?
On second thought, personal humiliation is underrated. So they lose amusement park privileges, and that leaves Hawkmoth a
Kids should be able to do whatever they want to do.
Oh!
Says the man who puts his son on a tight schedule, rarely allows him to hang out with anyone, and prevent him from going to school before reluctantly caving in and allowing him to get proper education. And, might I add, keep him from going to school and guilt-tripping him for losing a book that he didn't even need. Riddle me this, Huntsman. Why do you have him on your wall again?
Framing purposes and to show my support? Wait a minute, you're a villain as well! Why are you complaining?
We villains have standards. You should know this by now.
Fair enough. Yeah, he sends an Akuma to make them his next minions, making this the first time he ever Akumatized more than one person at once.
You seem to be breezing through this episode.
Well, that's for 2 reasons. 1, we're 3 minutes into this episode, and 2, in between all the mischief, Alia's still trying to figure out Ladybug's secret identity, sweet merciful crap! Seriously, why do they keep on doing this? It's not funny anymore. Actually, no, it's never been funny, and it never will be funny. It's just annoying, and almost ridiculous in this episode. Actually, it's completely ridiculous in this episode! They had Alia download an app that analyzes Ladybug speaking, and it tells her she's the same age as them judging by the frequencies, and I'm just sitting here wanting to reach into the TV screen, grab her, pull her out, and just scream right in her face, "Oh my god, how are you this much of an idiot sandwich?" Seriously, why did they think it was a good idea to give her the detective skills of Tom Lone from the Catwoman movie?
We never speak of that.
But
We never speak of that.
it still annoys me! And apparently it annoys Marinette just as much as she tries to tell Alia that she has a good reason to keep her identity a secret. No! Seriously, I give praise to Glossiator for not being such a giant tease, for making me feel bad for the duo, for making me question why I didn't just stop revealing their identities, and this is how they repay me?
I'm still amused at the fact that you felt bad for attempting to reveal their identities.
Find me feeling bad for the duo amusing?
Nah, it's just the fact that you could have given up and let me take the glory and the money.
Why don't you talk about the villain while I get some Advil?
So the Akuma possesses their propeller hat and turns them into Sapotis. And in short, they're gremlins. They multiply as they eat, they cause a ruckus, and they occasionally turn into Easter egg style balls for some reason.
Because it's magic?
Good to know that that joke hasn't gone away. Yeah, there really isn't much I could say about the Sapotis that Riddler hasn't already said. They're just gremlins, except they multiply when they eat instead of needing water, and they're vicious right from the get-go. I like the design of them, at least. They look as adorable as Horrificator while also having a bit more of a terrifying demon edge to them. The Sapotis are decent villains for what they're trying to be. They're much more threatening than Gigantitan, and hey, they give me a good reason to not have kids.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Wait, what?!
As the gremlins cause a ruckus, Alya heads out to try and stop them. Insert cleverly animated evidence as the huntsman is trying to make you believe his lies here.
You're playing with fire, Riddler. Cut it out!
And we see the mayhem little monsters are causing.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the Sapotis to take over the episode, leading to a Hulk Hogan cameo. But no, apparently fourth wall breaking isn't allowed in Miraculous unless you're Adrian's Instagram account. We also get the return of Theo, who, much like Ivan, Julika, and Rose, got a cast change. Instead of Brian Beacock, it's now Ezra Weiss, and... okay, it's not bad, but it's such a huge change from Brian's original voice that I'm not even sure if it's worth comparing the two, so I might as well just show you something funny to distract you.
Hey, you got a license for that?
Back to the dumb blonde of the hour. Enter transformation sequence here. He joins the fleet, and they start destroying the caps of the clones, causing them to vanish. I'd make a child abuse comment, but given how they are basically clones that turn into bouncy balls and are terrorizing Andre, I think I'll cut the duo some slack. After fending the clones off for a while, Ladybug decides to use her lucky charm, and what does she summon this time?
A teapot?
What's she supposed to do with that? Make tea?
Wrong episode 10!
Okay! No need to scream at me. Seriously, you could break the sound barrier with that voice. I'm surprised you don't get noise complaints from Jupiter.
Funny you should mention that. And this is the first time that we get a lucky charm that's not really an instant win machine, but rather an indicator that she needs help. As the teapot's the same one in Master Fu's dojo, which is where the Spotted Flea heads to.
Spotted Flea?
My friend Zeno came up with the nickname, I decided to use it, and it stuck.
Wasn't he the guy who had a crush on Chloe?
For some reason, yes.
I have several questions.
Save him for later. So Master Fu tells Marinette that the Miraculous might be telling her she needs help, but he's a bit hesitant in giving her another Miraculous. I mean, he already took a big risk in letting the two Miraculouses that Hawkmoth wanted go into circulation, so why should he give her another one?
And you were right to do it.
Is he though?
Cat Noir and I are very careful.
So Master Fu brings out the box and allows her to pick between the two Miraculouses. Or three if you count the turtle Miraculous he has. Honestly, just thank God that there's only three.
Boy, do I have news for you.
Wait, what do you... There's more of them?! Okay, in reality, it's nice to know that there are more of these things. It kind of leaves me wondering what new powers we could expect to see in the future and what new qualities we could expect to meet. But given my allegiance, I don't think there's anything more horrifying than finding out that there are more Miraculouses in this godforsaken box. Just thank God she only picks one, and wouldn't you know, it's the one that looks like a shrimp. I'm not the only one who sees it, right? I mean, I know that it's supposed to be a foxtail, but come on, look at it. It looks like a freaking shrimp.
So we cut back to the carousel where Alya is trying to negotiate with her sisters, which is about as effective as negotiating with a kaiju.
Hey, Gwenpoolzilla, could you please not destroy the city and I'll give you a ticket to... But Ladybug arrives and tells Alya she needs her help. Just one catch.
This has to be a secret. Not a word to your friends or on the Lady blog.
Alya, this is a bad idea. This could impede your mission to find out Ladybug's identity. Please do not listen to the parasite!
Parasite?
Are you seriously referencing that awful Venom movie?
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. Okay, maybe it was, but I still had fun with it. I mean, at least Eddie and Venom's dynamic helped saved it for me. Don't judge me. So she's given the Fox Miraculous, opens the box, and out pops the Kwame of Illusion, Trix. Also voiced by Jeremy Lee. I feel inclined to make a Tricks are for kids joke, but she's a fox. The rabbit got his tricks at one point, and let's be honest, don't we all just want to see him get what he wants? Seriously, learn to share, damn it!
So Alia puts on the Fox Miraculous and insert transformation sequence here, and hello, Foxy Lady.
Okay, hold it! Look, I'd hate to rain on your parade, Riddler. Well, okay, I'd love to rain on your parade and get it caught in a hurricane, but there's only one person who's worthy of this sort of treatment, and that person is
Alia!
How did you... Oh, okay, you know what? Never mind. I've got much better questions to ask. For example, are you joking right now?
Do I look like the Joker to you?
I don't even know what you look like. Oh wow, you look pretty handsome. You seriously have a crush on Rena Rouge?
Yes!
But she's a teenager!
Well, I'm a teenager as well. This is Earth 17 Riddler you're talking to.
Damn you, Multiverse!
So, can I talk about her for a bit?
Fine, just keep it clean. Ladies and gentlemen, the representative of Mind-Bending Questions has the floor.
Thank you. Holy crap, she looks great. She's the best character on this show, and Jesus Christ, did you not see that costume and how it makes her look so good? And god damn, she's on tonight because them hips don't lie. Oh, I felt my heart skip 5 beats. Continue, Huntsman.
You did not just interpolate Shakira to describe how attractive Rena Rouge... Oh my god. Okay, yep, there goes my mind. Oh my god, you're breaking me. Okay, yep, you fully broke me. I am fully broken. Oh my god, why do you do this to me, Riddler? Oh my god, he broke me. He broke my mind. I want it back! So after a callback to a much better vixen, she follows Ladybug and we get a bit of leg clipping here. This isn't the only time it happens. This episode's animated by Sam G, by the way, and it's just as good as you would expect from them. Then they save Cat Noir from having his Miraculous removed.
Cat Noir and I are very careful.
I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of that scene, I swear to God.
After seeing what dreams are made of, Cat Noir gets introduced to our heroine and gets put on my hit list.
It's called courtesy, Riddler! And another thing, she's not going to date you! Besides, Nino is a person that exists!
A soon-to-be dead person.
Wait, what? As soon as Hawkmoth notices the third hero, he threatens all of the Sapotis with the removal of their powers if they don't get the Miraculouses. Why didn't he do this in Gigant Titan?
Again, why do you have him on your wall?
I don't even know anymore. So they charge at the duo, or trio now. They retreat and Ladybug uses her lucky charm again. And what does she summon this time?
A unicycle?
And this is one of the many things they use to set up a little trap for the Sapotis. She invites them all to Sapoti Land, which is basically their heaven. Mischief permitted, big kid movies and video games, and fountains of orange juice amongst other things. They had me until the orange juice part. Honestly, I don't understand why people like it. I'm more of an apple juice and chocolate milk guy. Hey, I said I didn't like orange juice, not orange soda. And after making the contraption, Rena Rouge, despite some hesitancy, uses her special power for the first time, Mirage. Much like Volpina, she blows into her flute and can conjure up any illusion that she wants.
Oh, she can blow my flute anytime she wants.
Oh my god, dude, why?
Don't judge me!
And you called me sick. Unfortunately, much like the other heroes, she can only use her power once, and then she has a 5-minute time limit before she changes back. Unlike Volpina, who can create as many illusions as she wants without any caveats. +1 for Volpina!
But Reina's more trustworthy, more likable, and has a real Miraculous to boot instead of being a faker.
Well, she has the better design, and...
You can't win this, Huntsman. Just put the shovel down and walk away.
When did I get this?
The queen does her magic, summons an amusement park, and the Sapotis take up the bait.
They all get lined up in a single file line in the alley, and the contraption launches their hats in the air into the bin. Cat Noir cataclysms the bin and the hats inside, releasing the Akuma. Insert status quo you've seen here, turn everything back to normal, and then fist bump.
Found it!
Another day, another attack, another victory for the Miraculous duo.
And another heroine for me to worship.
More like another victim of the spotted flea. Now, it's nice to see Alia develop from a blogger who's obsessed with Ladybug to a full-blown hero and ally of hers, something she's dreamed of for quite a while. But God, is it depressing watching this person who wanted to figure out Ladybug's identity suddenly say this.
You know very well that our identities must remain secret.
Oh my God, Alia, what are they doing to you? No, seriously, it almost feels like they're testing her to see if she'll catch on to this whole keep secrets and act dumb in front of everyone who gets suspicious sort of thing. Especially when Cat Noir says,
"Good job, you're a fast learner."
And at the end of the episode, Marinette even acts dumb not only to conceal her identity, but to see if Alia will let slip that she's Rena Rouge, even though she's the one who gave the Miraculous to her in the first place. And it's here where I swear Marinette's just reaping all the benefits of her friend being a hero. Notably, she can stop trying to figure out her secret identity.
You're making it sound like that's a good thing.
Maybe for her, and in some regard, yeah, it's development for the better. But as somebody who wanted to reveal their identities, and someone who's enemies with you, it hurts to see her just give up like that and conform to the stipulations that they have to go through. I'm willing to go easy on her returning the Miraculous to Ladybug, even though it's upsetting we don't get to see the dynamic between her and Trix. But this... honestly, I'm just nitpicking at this point, especially since this episode is just... fine. There really isn't much I could say about this episode. The Sapotis are alright villains, I appreciate Alia's character development, and despite never being able to compare to Volpina, don't at me, I think Rena Rouge is a welcome addition to the team. In fact, she might be my personal favorite in terms of design, powers, and personality. But what holds me back from enjoying this episode is the chronic teasing of the identity reveal. This may not be the 8% of the Lady Wi-Fi 2.0 that I brought up in Prime Queen, but it seems like that 8% rubbed off somewhere. At this point, it's just plain annoying, and it even finds new ways of annoying me by having Alia hiding her secret from somebody who already knows. Just stop! And while this doesn't affect my opinion on the episode, I still get depressed at seeing Alia just give up on Ladybug's identity and conform to the stipulations the duo has to go through. I mean, again, it is still good character development, but for someone like me, it still hurts. And here I thought Dark Owl was going to cause a lot of pain. I don't know, what do you think, Riddler? Have anything to add?
Personally, this episode is pretty by the numbers, but it is at the same time a major game changer by having Best Girl be our first new Miraculous hero. Seriously, if Alia did have the Ladybug Miraculous from the get-go, then holy crap, this show would be done in one season.
Congratulations, dude. I'm now wondering how that would turn out. Honestly, I'd recommend it to those who don't really get bothered by this incessant teasing in the beginning. I may not be the biggest fan of it, but you'd probably enjoy it more than I did. Your mileage may vary.
Now that we're done with this review, I think it's time I dealt with you.
Oh my God, can't you just admit that you were wrong?
I'm the Riddler. I'm never wrong.
Ugh! Wait a minute, I just realized something. Weren't you going to go after Chloe?
Yeah, Chloe took my money, but you took my pride. Again, priorities.
But she was the one who contacted you and paid you to try and prove me wrong. She practically set you up to be humiliated. Had she not done that, and had the duo not given her your contact, then none of this would have happened.
You know what? You might have a point.
Yes! And again, I am sorry for everything I previously said about you. Your flu comment still makes me want to bathe in bleach, but still, I am sorry for insulting you. Had I known that Chloe paid you, or Ladybug gave her your contact, then I would have pulled my punches. Okay?
Alright, Huntsman. You've made your case. I think I'll shift my attention to Chloe.
Okay. Wait, what about the duo?
Yeah, no way in hell am I going anywhere near them again.
Damn it, Flea!
But that doesn't mean I'm out of your hair just yet.
Oh my god, just leave!
I'll be back!
So, next time on the Miraculous Marathon, we're having a look at Gorizilla. At least the new doorbell works. Who keeps sending me these?
Thank you, Mr. Multiverse, for doing this with me. Please go and check out his channel. He talks quite a bit about comics, films, cartoons, and what have you. And as per usual, like, comment, subscribe to both of our channels if you want to see more from us. See you next time.
How'd you know to destroy the monster's hat?
Trial and error.
What would she have to break that could be considered an error?